Hi, disciples. Welcome back to the Holy Family of God. To join the Holy Family of God, click the like button and also subscribe so you don't miss another video. So, let's do part 2 and now we do Adam and Eve last time, so I hope you watched that video because this is part 2. And now, after Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden, they had to work hard. And we go show a video just in 30 seconds.
After being driven from the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve started their tough life on the earth, tilling the soil, cultivating vegetables and fruits, keeping cattle of different types, and so on. After some time, Eve gave birth to their first child. They named him Cain. Years passed by. Now Cain has got a little brother too. His name was Abel. Both grow bigger, helping their parents in farming. Cain was more interested in tilling the soil and cultivating different types of plants, whereas Abel took interest in keeping the flocks. Abel was a very pleasant boy, showing affection even to his cattle. And there was an unhealthy competition growing up in Cain's mind towards his brother, as we see nowadays in most of the families. Abel was so generous in all his deeds, showing his respect and love to God, his parents, his brother, and even to his sheep. One day, Abel came with a fat, smart goat for the offering to God.
Yahweh, my Lord, please accept my small offering. Thank you so much, Lord, for blessing me with the healthy flocks I have. Everything I have is out of your mercy alone.
Cain brought a basket full of vegetables and fruits to God while he was walking across his garden. The vegetables seemed not to be fresh. God received the basket and looked at it, and then at Cain. Sometimes we too do the same in our everyday life, don't we, friends? Now Yahweh was well pleased with Abel and his offerings, but towards Cain and his offerings he showed no pleasure at all. This made Cain very angry and downcast.
Cain, why are you angry and downcast? If you do right, why do you not look up? But if you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is lurking at the door. Its desire is for you, but you must control it.
Abel, come on, let's go to the fields. I will show you something that is very interesting. They both went walking. Once they reached a no man's land, do you know what happened?
Oh, my Lord! Help! Please help me, oh brother! Don't do this to me! Why are you doing this to me? Please don't kill me! Ah! Don't kill me, please.
Yes, he's dead. Yeah, finally my biggest enemy is gone forever. Oh, I am in peace now. I am in peace.
Cain, stop there. Where is your brother Abel?
I don't know. How do I know? Am I my brother's keeper?
What have you done? I know everything. Your brother's blood cries out to me. And now
You are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it will no longer yield to you its strength. You will be a refugee and a wanderer on this earth.
No, no, my lord, don't punish me like this. I know what I did was wrong. Today you have driven me away from the soil, and I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth, and anyone who meets me may kill me. Lord, have mercy on me, please.
Well, at least you have agreed that you are guilty. But sorry, I can do only this much for you. Whoever kills you, they will suffer vengeance 7 times on it.
Yahuwah put a mark on Cain so that no one who came upon him would kill him. Then Cain went away from the presence of the Lord and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. This is the story of Cain and Abel, and there began the first crime on earth. And you know, friends, it's happening every day, every minute, again and again around us. We are all the children of the great Almighty. If so, can't we bother a bit about our siblings too?
So did you guys see what happened to Cain and Able? I bet you did. So first of all, Abby had to suffer a little bit harder than before. Then they birthed to one son named Cain. And then Cain think he was 2, and then Eve birthed another son, and his name was Abel. And Abel was the youngest. Cain was the oldest. So this is what happened. They grow up harder and harder. Do you help their mother, father? And most of all, it was almost time to have the special day of giving offerings. Then that day comes. Then I think Abel and Cain was talking about, I will bring fruits to the Lord. And Cain, no. Then Abel said, I will bring a newborn sheep. Then Cain said, a newborn sheep does not bring nothing to God's eyes. Mine will be fresh and new, and yours will just be bored and sheepy. Then they put the offering in a little bowl and in fire. Then Abel goes first, and he put his newborn sheep inside the offering. Then the fire grew grew higher. That sign means that his offering was good. Then it was Cain's turn. He put his fruits that it supposed to be fresh, but it was not fresh. Flies fly all over it, not fresh. Then he put his fruits inside the offering. Guess what happened? It grew downer. Then that sign means something not good. His offering did not work. So Cain was very mad. And that was his fault because he did not even have a good fruit. Like, you can serve fruits to God, but it have to be fresh. You don't have flies over it because that will work if it was fresh and does not have flies over it. So, then Abel was happy. Cain was sad. And a little bit mad because Abel, her offering worked and his did not. So the next day come, he was by a lake. Then he was angry. And then he heard a voice said, Cain, Cain, get away from this lake. This lake is full of lies, jealousy, anger, and also make you want to kill people. Then Cain said, who are you? What do you want? Then God said, it's me, the God of Abraham and Isaac. You should get away from the lake, or else all of this fullness and all of this lies will come into your brain. Then Cain left, and he just said, fine, I will never come here, I promise. Then God said, I hope that's the right truth. Then the next day, guess what? He made a promise to God, right? Then he broke the promise. He went to the lake again. And he spent there for I think 1 minute. And he said, I should get K back for yesterday. Because yesterday my thing did not even work. And that is so furious. And I thought mine will work because mine was freshly made of that shepherd. Then he have all the things that God didn't want. Then after he walked away for 1 second, then he turned back to the lady and said, I will get Abel this time. Then he said to Abel in a nice kind voice, like he would not do nothing. Come here, this is gonna be fun. We go take a little trip, a little walk, and we can sit down and relax. After we can go back when it's noon, it's gonna be all fine. But little did Abel know that his life will get destroyed. Then they went here. They went to a field with rocks and a huge stick. Then Abel said, close your eyes, this will be a fun day, don't worry. Then he grabbed a stick and hit his own little brother. Can you even believe that? Then after the bird said, and the bird said, what? I'll open my eyes. He said, no, close now. It was him so hard I said, oh, isn't that enough? That is not enough. I should bring the big guns. and they didn't know that it was a giant rock. He hit him like a lot of times. Then something horrible happened. His little brother died. Yes, I said it clearly, died. Because his bigger brother. First of all, you should actually have a fresh fruit so this would never happen. So this is all. Okay, it's falling 9 Abel's 0. Cain, I don't know what to say. Because Cain was disrespectful. He disobeyed God and broke a promise. You can't break a promise. A promise is a promise. And even to God. That is so not respectful. Then Cain said, I feel very guilty. I shouldn't have did all of this in the first place. But it was too late to turn back. Abel died. He died. Then the next day comes. And God said, Cain, where is your brother? Then Cain said in a mean voice that I am not my little bird's keeper. Who you think I am? A shepherd? Now God said, why did you hurt your old little brother? And I hear that his blood is crying out to me. Then Cain said, I'm sorry. Is there any way I can turn this back to normal? Then God said, there's no way I can fix. This was a big mistake. This was a crime. You will be buried in dust that I will put a mark so nobody will find you. You must run away from home till you die. And anybody finds you and kill you, they will pay 7 times harder than they regret. So this was a big mistake. In first place, you should just obey God no matter what. And you should have a good offering so this will never happen to you. But a long time ago, this happened. This was the first crime on the earth. So we reached to the end of the video. Let's see something. So I will see you guys in 30 seconds. I hope you guys learned something from Cain and Able. And the important thing of the day is that the lesson of the day is that you should never ever kill people. First, number 1. Then you have to have a good offering. It had to be something that is not dirty or like have fat over it. And the third and last thing is a promise. It's a promise even to God. See you guys later. Bye, disciples.